Hey everyone, welcome to the Outing Club Fall Callout for 2024-2025. My name is Max Sarbecker and I am the current president of the club.
Awesome. And hey, my name's Tom. I use he, him pronouns, and I am the vice president of the Purdue Outing Club. Do you want me to go off that mic?
So new last year, the two of us are gonna have office hours once a week, 3 to 4 p.m. in walk, and this will just be to kind of discuss anything that you want to hear about the club, so any issues you're having or any ideas you have. So yes, just let us know in the Slack and we should find you. So
yeah, really anything you guys want to talk about with that. It doesn't even have to be Outing Club related. We'll talk current events, sports, my lasagna recipe, parenting advice, whatever you want to talk to us about. We know a lot of stuff. So if you want to know more stuff, yeah, join us for office hours. Cool. Lovely. So you're probably here sitting in this chair in EHEE 129 thinking, what is the Purdue Outing Club and what do these people do? That's a fantastic question to be asking at the Purdue Outing Club Callout. Here in the Outing Club, we offer officially 7 sports, but some sports have more things. So as you can see up here, here's a list of cool activities that we do. I'm not going to read out a list because each of the sports officers are going to be talking about their stuff very shortly. But if you're interested in any of these cool activities, or maybe even more cool activities that aren't on this board, like fishing, then the Outing Club is for you. So, yeah.
So you might be wondering where we go on our trips, and our main goal is to escape Indiana. For those of you who just stayed, you're a new freshman, you're wondering why it's so flat here. Well, we're here to solve that problem and leave the state. We do a couple trips within Indiana, obviously, but for the most part, we try to go to cooler places. As you can see, we've gone to all these places up on the slide. So if you're interested in going to any of these places, this club is for you.
Lovely. And then finally, where do we eat? Not finally. This is actually going to be a lot longer, guys. Where do we eat? So Outing Club meetings are every Monday at 7 p.m. If there's class that Monday, there's an Outing Club meeting. If there's no class that Monday, say like Labor Day or something like that, or finals week, there's no Outing Club meeting. And we generally meet in the Howard Taylor conference room. As some of you folks heard on our lovely Zoom meeting that's being live streamed right now. The Howard Taylor conference room is in the co-rec. If you enter through the main entrance, it's on your left, right before you get to the big member services desk there. So take the left, it's kind of got those like big glass windows that overlook the bouldering wall. It's right there on your left. And then sometimes we meet in other places. If the meeting is in a different location, that'll get announced on the Slack and by email. Sometimes we meet in Smith 108. That's the entomology building. Pretty neat. And then at Outing Club meetings, we recap all of the previous trips that happened over the course of the previous week. Then we announce the new trips that are going out, and then we talk about other cool stuff about the outdoors, and other neat things like that.
So the way that our trips work for all the activities you heard about earlier, the first thing that happens is they're posted on the website calendar. And they're announced multiple different ways. The 2 ways that they're announced are in the Slack. So you should be in the announcements channel in the Slack. There will be notifications for each trip that happen. They're also announced at every meeting. And they're also announced on the mailing list. So if you monitor all of those different forms of communication, then you should be notified of all of our trips that are happening. So to sign up for trips, you will fill out the online sign up on the calendar, which will be presented on the next slide. And then the trip leader will create a randomized roster based on cars and drivers. This is new this year. Last year and most of the previous years, we've done first come, first served basis, but we figured that with the amount we've grown in the past couple of years, that this really wasn't a good solution. So we're switching to more random rosters. And then after you are selected, you will get an email. And then you will join a group meet, which is the communication platform we use for our trips. And then gas and campsite costs will be split equally between everyone. And then the most important part of the trip will be to have fun.
I have the mic now. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Colin. I'm the head treasurer of Outing Club. So I'm going to skip Max's order and talk about money first, because I like money. So for Outing Club, yes, you need to pay a little bit of money. It's $30 for the year or $25 for one semester. If you have a Pell Grant or Gold Grant or some type of financial aid based assistance, we will waive your dues. There's a form on the website for that. You can also pay online through Tupool, also on the website, or in-person cash right after here. I think I'm on that side afterward. What else do I have in here? Central trailers. Yep. Oh yeah. As a part of your dues, you get access to sign up for the trips, and you also get any gear from the gear closet. I think there's a slide later in this for that. Okay, good. So in terms of the dues, that's all it gets you. If your trip includes gas, food, campsite things, or anything like that, you have to split it with people in your car or whatever people on your trip. And yeah, that's money. So how to join? There are 5 steps how to join. First step, pay dues. I just talked about that. The second thing is the information and policy agreement. If you were here last year, this is a brand new thing. This is our way of figuring out who you are, pretty much. It has a whole lot of questions. Trust me, it takes about like 7 minutes. It's not that long. But it asks about like your emergency contacts, if you have any allergies, if you have first aid certification, stuff like that. And we'll just keep that information and autofill it whenever you fill out a new trip sign-up sheet. The other thing is the club source waiver. Just don't sue us. That's effectively it. It's on DocuSign. It broke like earlier today. I'm trying to fix it, so hopefully it works. And then optionally, you can do the RMO1 driver certificate. This pretty much clears it with risk management that you are safe to drive. That's it. And then join Slack in the mailing list to get all our announcements and all of our things for when new trips sign up. So how to sign up for trips. You can go onto PurdueOutingClub.com/calendar. There'll be a whole bunch of trips there. For Labor Day, because it's literally next weekend, this is a little bit different. We'll talk about that later. But for a regular trip, you find what trip you want to go on, click it, click register, and there'll be some instructions there. If you got presented with an option for new draft, click it because it'll autofill some information for you. If you don't click it, things get ugly. So please do. Answer all the questions on the thing. It's very short. And then check your email for a confirmation or denial email. There will be a reason why it gets denied. Is you didn't pay dues, you didn't sign your waiver, you didn't sue us, or you did sue us. And yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Ellie. I'm one of our backpacking officers. So if you guys don't know what backpacking is, basically it's where you hike, but you carry a backpack with all your stuff and then you camp. Woo! So if you guys have any interest in that, then you have come to the right place. Welcome. Basically we will lead trips of all different skill levels pretty much every weekend. And if you want to join us, join the Outing Club.
Hi, I'm Ethan. My pronouns are he, him. And before I get into the details of canoeing, I have a bit of a joke / riddle for everyone.
God.
We have 2 blondes paddling through the middle of PHEV 129. Paddling and paddling away, and they just aren't going anywhere. Eventually, one turns around and says, "Where's your paddle?" The second blonde responds,
Sure does.
If you're confused, then you have to come on a canoeing trip where you'll hear me say, "Where's your paddle?" so many times you'll want to flip. We have beginner trips ranging from Sunset Canoeing near here up to Chain of Lakes in Indiana, all the way to Texas and Florida. So any skill level, join canoeing. Hello, everybody. I'm Jesse. I'm the head caving officer, and most of you probably have a general idea of what you imagine caving to be, which is probably very confined, terrifying spaces. The caving that we do isn't like that at all. It's kind of just hiking through caves with maybe a little bit of crawling for beginner trips. But we do have trips of all skill levels. So if you want to do a lot of crawling through confined spaces, we have that just as well.
Hi guys, I'm Louise. I'm the head climbing consultant for this year. I'm super excited about getting new people into climbing. Not to start anything, but I think climbing is a cool sport because we can do it right here on campus. Rick has a really awesome climbing wall where we host our Top Rope Tuesdays. So every Tuesday from 7 to 9, the other consultants and I will be there to relay you guys that you can climbing. It's super exciting climbing. It's a great opportunity to do that. We also lead trips to gyms in Indy, so day trips, and we do lock-ins where we rent out the gym for the whole night. It's just a club there, so it's super fun, have a little pizza party. And we go outdoor climbing, so we go to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky, camp the night before and the night after. Super fun outdoor climbing trips. So let me know if you have any questions, but hope to see you all at the wall.
Hello. Wait, am I loud? Yes. No. Cool. Hi, I'm Rami. I'm the captain of the climbing team. We also do climbing stuff. But we specifically do like training and competing. So, every Wednesdays and Saturdays we have practices. Open to all skill. Oh, okay. Open to all skill levels. So like even if you've never climbed before, we'll get you started, and it's a lot of fun. We compete all around the U.S. First part is mostly Midwest. We compete with other schools. It's really great. Yeah.
All right, so I was gonna do laps, but there's too many people here and I can't fit, so I'm gonna stay down here. So we do mountain biking all around Indiana. We've gone to West Virginia, Michigan. We go to Ohio. We got stuff for all ability levels. So whether you're a beginner, like I just demonstrated myself to be here, or if you're advanced, we've got something for everyone. So some of the trails that we've gone to is Amphitheater and Hoffman around here. We go to Valparaiso, Brown County. If you've ever heard of Raisin or Mountain Bike Park, we go there in the wintertime. So we've got biking trips even when it's snowy out. We also sell hiking ride laps like this video.
Evening, y'all. I'm Jordan. I'm head of Whitewater, the outing club. We do both kayaking and rafting down rivers, all up along the Appalachians. Haven't gone out west yet. I'd like to. We're geared mainly towards. I mean, we basically never had people come in with whitewater experience before, so we'll show you the ropes, show you what you need to know, and then get you on the river. I love the adrenaline of whitewater, and if you want to get really, really familiar with a river, including potentially getting
trash, then this is the sport for you, but we can also keep you in the boat all the time if you want. So, have any questions? Don't talk to me, and see you on the river.
You guys notice how it was like kind of hot today? I'm not about that. We don't like that here. So I'm Max Ruben. I'm head of winter sports, and although for a lot of these people, summer is like when the activities happen. I personally prefer it a lot colder, and I think that you guys will too when you give it a shot. So when the other sports kind of ramp down in the late fall, that's when winter sports really starts to ramp up, and it's a ton of fun. I came into this club not really doing any winter sports, and now here I am. So some of the benefits of doing things in winter, in the summer you get sweaty, in the winter not so much. Bugs, not a problem. Your water bottle's freezing and exploding because you forgot to warm up the water before you went to sleep. Yeah, that's what winter's all about. So in winter sports covers a few different sports. One of the biggest ones is just winter backpacking, which seems like it's just backpacking, but there's a lot of other things that you have to do and prepare for. That's a ton of fun. Big fan myself. And then we also do, weather permitting, cross-country skiing and snowshoeing. In the past few years, we haven't gotten so lucky, but maybe this will be the one. Maybe, hopefully. And then this year, we're also piloting downhill skiing. So downhill skiing in the past has not been a very accessible sport. But Outing Club is all about making the outdoors accessible for everybody. So we're hoping to give people who haven't gotten the chance to try it in the past a chance to do that. So it might just be going to some of the mountains around here to go skiing, but it's still going to be a great introduction for people who haven't gotten the chance to go before. So yeah, that's our sports.
And breaking Outing Club news, as of an hour ago, the administrative board has voted to add fishing. Look at that guy in that picture. Doesn't he look so happy? You could be just like him, fishing on a Purdue Outing Club trip. More information and stuff coming soon. We'll be electing a chief angler in the coming weeks, so look out for that. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jack. I'm the gear lord. So I'm sure lots of you thinking, I want to go on those trips, but I don't have any gear. Good news. We do. That is our wonderful gear closet where we have over $100,000 gear for all of the sports you just heard about. You can go to the next slide. So in order to check out that gear, you have to be on a trip, and we have weekly gear closet hours, and gear closet hours are generally going to be 8 to 9 p.m. Monday, or 6 to 7:30 p.m. Wednesday in the color basement across from the new gaming lounge. Check your absence and Slack before you go, because the hours are subject to change, especially this week. We're going to have extra hours, and there are no hours tonight, so be on the lookout for that if you want to trip.
Hey guys, my name is Michael and I'm one of the Poptoberfest coordinators we have. And before we get into what that even means, every single one of you need to close your eyes, all of you. Okay.
I don't want to see him open.
Now think to yourself, think you, the person that makes up yourself, and 99 of your best friends with whom you do not know at all and are complete strangers, go down to North Carolina. Now open your eyes. I have the best news for all of you because that is exactly what Poptoberfest is. So, on Poptoberfest, as I just said, we're taking 100 of the googriest goobers down to North Carolina, and all of those sports that you guys just learned about. You're probably like, man, those all seem so cool. I want to do all of them. Well, lucky for you, on Poptoberfest, all the sports, except winter sports, are down at Poptoberfest, and we'll be leading day trips, or if you're backpacking, we'll be going on a multi-day trip. So you should go. It'll be pretty epic and lit. And
I'm the other coordinator, and I made a promise that I was gonna talk to every single person on Oktoberfest, and I'm gonna get that done. It's gonna be so fun. So yeah. So this is another event that we have every year. It's called POCAR. It stands for Purdue Outing Club Adventure Race, and it is a 48-hour orienteering race in January over MLK weekend every year. My name is Claire. I'm the race coordinator. This is Serena. She is a volunteer coordinator. So if you want to volunteer, then talk to her. And Steven is our registration coordinator. So if you want to race, you'll talk to him. Any other questions, can come to me. So it is a 40-hour orienteering race, like I said. This year it is in Hoosier National Forest. The race is always in southern Indiana. It just rotates which forest we're at. Win MLK weekend, and there will be volunteer opportunities before. And if you've never orienteered before, that's not a problem at all. We'll have a practice day where anyone can come and learn how to orienteer. And you are in teams of 4 to 6 people, so you aren't doing this alone. And it is a lot of fun, and you should do it because unlike anything it's not like anything you've ever done before. Serena wrote this, I'm just kidding. You can build some lore, make some friends, frolic in snow, you get bragging rights, and you get major respect points if you volunteer or race, because going in the middle of the woods in January when it's snowing is not easy, and it is so much fun. I've done it for 3 years. I guess this is my 4th year, and I recommend everyone do it.
Our club takes safety very seriously. All.
It's not a joke.
That is not a joke, by the way. All of our trip leaders are required to be CPR certified. And actually this weekend, a majority of our officers just got wilderness first aid certified. So they know what they're doing. Yeah, so.
Want to talk about this? Want to talk about this? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, so the policy info agreement gives us information about if you're allergic to something, if you have like diabetes or some type of other condition like that. So in case you do have something happen to you, we know how to respond. And then club force waiver, same thing, don't sue us.
All right, cool. What's up, guys? My name is Charlie. I'm the Secretary of Sports, so I oversee all the sports-specific Goobers, but also run trip leader training. So if you want to share the stoke and be a trip leader, if you know something about the outdoors, you can lead trips. If you have gone on a couple in the club, we'll have trip leader training sometime in the next couple weeks to months. More to come. If you have any questions about trip leader training and that stuff, ask me after. Awesome.
What's up, guys? My name's Steven. I'm the outreach guy. I don't know about you, but I had a failed YouTube career when I was a kid. If you want to rectify that, you can produce content for us. We have GoPros, we have equipment, we have that. So Logan, if you could raise your hand, he runs our Instagram, YouTube channel, all that sort of stuff. So you can come talk to me or him if you're interested in being a content creator.
Wow, I'm really popular today. And if you want to be like, this is a STEM school, everyone knows that. If you want a technical project, become a dwarf. Literally open to anyone's STEM. We have a ton of projects that still need to be worked on, and yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Serena again. I'm the diversity committee outreach chair this year, so we're gonna have a lot of really fun events planned. I really love the outing club and I want to get as many people out there as possible, and I think it's a great community to be a part of, so stay tuned for more details. Me there leading a women's and non-binary like little day night trip in 2 weeks, so stay tuned for that. That'll be posted on the website, and I'll send out an email.
Hey guys, so I'm alumni sponsored fundraising. That's me. Oh, I'm Daniel. So yeah, that's me. So I handle kind of more internal stuff. You won't be hearing much from me unless there's like volunteering opportunities or you want to suggest a fundraising opportunity for us. I will gladly take suggestions. But yeah, and then volunteering, like I said, in the future for fundraising, we might ask volunteers. I think it's a great way to like meet new people. I'm a big believer in camaraderie through labor. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions about that. I think me, if you have alumni that want to hear something connected, that's me. Or you want to connect with alumni. I think that's right. That would be cool. Who's next?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, this is me. Okay. All right. I'm here to talk to you guys about types of fun for the outing club. Because there's a lot of different types. The first one we got is it's fun while you're doing it, and also when you look back, it's also fun. Okay, probably the most common one. I know I felt this when I was like camping in South Dakota and I couldn't feel my toes for like 2 days, and I was like, this is so much fun, but I was also not having a good time, at the same time. And so this is kind of what this one is. It's not fun while you're doing it, but then afterwards you find it fun. And then type two fun is fun because you're watching other people's. Watching other people's. You have not fun. And the type 2 fun is when you have too much fun and you don't think you'll ever compare ever again, and now you feel empty and you're always searching for that feeling again. Anyone else feel that? Yeah. And type 3 fun is fun while you're doing it and then not fun after. That's like at your store or stuff like that. Type 4 fun, not while you're doing it, and it's also not fun after. You can also find yourself in this situation too in an outing club trip. Type fun watching is like watching someone else have fun. Yeah. Hopefully you don't find yourself doing this one too much. Okay. Type 6 fun. It's existential fun. And it really makes you question, are you even having fun and what is fun? If you start thinking about it, and like, when was the last time you laughed? And then what does it mean to laugh? I have something to say. Pokar is for sure type 1 fun all the time. It is not type 6 fun.
Now, the part that you guys are most excited about are Labor Day trips. So we have 14 trips going out this weekend. So you don't have anything to do during Labor Day. We will talk about our trips now. So the way that signups will work, since we have kind of a constrained timeline, the signups will open at 8 p.m. and then they will close at 9 p.m. So you will have to sign up during this hour if you want to go on a Labor Day trip. And it will be one form for all the trips. So you'll fill out that form and you can select which trips that you want to go on.
And you'll have to pay your dues and fill out the other 2 things that I just said before. So.
Cool. Now we're going to tell you about some of these cool trips. These folks, I don't know who they are, so put their names on. Alex and Christian are going to Pictured Rocks in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Going to be there Friday through Monday of Labor Day. Gorgeous spot out here, really awesome. Up in the U. Looks like it's going to be a good trip with some fun, light backpacking and some camping.
Next, we have Arjun and Ben, who are leading a chill Red River Gorge trip. They will be just doing day hikes every day, and then they'll have other fun stuff like pizza. And yeah, so this trip will cost about $20 to $30 per person. Most trips will be around this ballpark. The longer ones will obviously be a little more, the shorter ones will be a bit less. But yeah, this trip will be no skill needed, so it'll be beginner friendly.
Cool. And then backpacking in the Red River Gorge. This is one of our women's and non-binary trips. So if those are things you identify with, this trip is for you. Yeah, they're gonna go down backpack, probably around Daniel Boone, 2-day loop, with a total of around 8 miles, leaving on Saturday and coming back on Monday. I don't know who's leading this one either. Katie and Lily are leading this. So if you want to join Katie and Lily down in the red, totally do that.
Next, we have a Mammoth Cave National Park backpacking and caving trip. Audrey and Michael will be leading this one. And this will be 2 days of backpacking and then 1 day of caving, so you kind of get to experience 2 separate sports on this trip.
Awesome. And then I do know who's leading this one. Canoeing or canoe packing, if you will, on the Green River in Kentucky, a Saturday to Monday trip. So leaving Saturday morning and coming back on Monday. There's some cool caves, and you can join Ethan and Andrew. Maybe you can learn what those penguins were talking about. And they want a previous canoe experience. So if you've been in a canoe before, if you will, this trip might be for you.
If you want to go canoeing, but you don't have any previous canoeing experience, then Paige and Chris are also leading a canoeing trip, but this one's up north of Michigan. They'll be going to Manistee National Forest and canoeing on the Manistee River, so if you're interested in that, this trip is for you.
Awesome. And then if you want to enjoy the state of Indiana's most beautiful natural wonder, or perhaps you're a big fan of the Frank Herbert novel Dune, on Saturday you can head to Indiana Dunes National Parks for some cool day hikes with somebody, with Max, with Max, who does some August and winter sports.
Next, we have a whitewater trip, and this one will be at the Youghiogheny River. I'm sorry, Pennsylvanians. Yog, it's the Yog for short. So, yeah, and this will be rafting. There will be hikers on the trip, but that is for people that already have hiking experience, so.
They need to know how to swim.
And yeah, everyone that goes on this trip needs to know how to swim. I will be on this trip, so if you want to see your president swimming around in some whitewater, go ahead and sign up for this trip.
Awesome. And then another roots and non-binary trip, join Elizabeth on Monday, to head to the Hoffman Nature Area, pretty close to campus, to shred on some bikes. Maybe she's gonna get cold brews after. Who knows? Yeah.
Next, we have a Martinsville Forest Day hike. This one is happening on Monday. And Daniel and Serena are leading this trip. And this is just local, it's like 15 minutes away from campus, and it will pretty much just be a morning, like 10 AM to 2 PM. So if you're looking for something a bit less commitment, you can sign up for this trip.
Cool. And then I'm leading this one. This is also a day hike in the Martell Forest, a prequel, if you will, the other one, because it'll be on Sunday. Fun fact, this picture in the background here is a picture that comes up on Google Images when you search Martell Forest, Indiana. This just a lessons there this Sunday. Sign up for that trip.
Next, we have a Hoosier Heights day trip. This one is led by Louise. And basically, you'll be going to a climbing gym in the Indianapolis area. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in.
And it'll just be Monday. And yeah, no experience necessary. It's great for beginners. Yeah, sign up if you're interested in climbing.
Lovely. And then if you want to join Sophia and Possum, head to Shawnee National Forest. Look at those gorgeous looking rock formations. They're gonna be gone Saturday and Sunday, so back Monday. And they're gonna be just backpacking in the Shawnee National Forest.
Lastly, I think this might be the last one. Jesse is leading a trip to Buckner Cave. And this cave is near Bloomington, Indiana, and it will be beginner friendly. So if you're interested in getting into caving, you can sign up for this trip.
Awesome. And then finally, if this felt kind of awkward to you with you sitting in chairs and us talking on microphones and us not speaking to each other, and if you'd like to speak to us or to the people sitting next to you or other lovely members of the Purdue Outing Club, there will be a lovely bonfire this Thursday night at 8 PM in the backyard behind that house right there. It's near the McDonald's. It's 500 Hayes Street. You can meet lots of cool new friends there, and that's gonna happen again next week, but on Wednesday instead of Thursday, so you got stuff on Thursday night, come to the one on Wednesday night, also at 8 p.m. and also at the exact same place.
So now is the part of the meeting, we're pretty much done, but we want to give everyone the chance to talk to someone in the club, so if you are in club leadership or have been in the past or know a little bit about the club, why don't you go ahead and stand up?
Wow.
That's so. Okay, don't stand up again at the end of the presentation, but you can talk to them or you can come up here and talk to us, whatever you prefer.
You know, you like to sort of exercising.
I'll show it later.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Right here is the QR code to sign up for Labor Day trips. That'll take you to the Google form. You can sign up for Labor Day trips. Don't stress about doing it. We're gonna have it subject for a day. It does not open until 8 p.m. So you gotta open in 15 minutes. It's open now. The forum is open now, folks. So get in there, sign up, and yeah. And if you wanna give us money, that'd be pretty cool. Right over here, you can buy some cool outing club merch, vintage outing club t-shirts, if you will, and various systems. And over here, if you want to talk to Max, and if you're interested in paying your dues in cash, no football dues. If you're interested in paying cash dues, you can buy from Max Learning right here. And you can take that and have it have $30 annually, or $5 by semester. And hey, you just want to come on down and chat with us.
Jesse.
This meeting's over. So let's do that. Come on, everybody, chit chat. We love to meet you guys. Thank you all so much for coming.
Yes. That's our job.
Yeah. Okay, so practice is on Wednesday 7 to 9, Saturday 1 to 3, and you can, there we always meet at the coach. Yeah. Yeah, pay the dues and then yeah. Yeah. If you come after the start, if you come to our practice, I'll add you to the meeting just so I don't have like a shit ton of